morning, Joseph Hennessy. The name of my channel is The Children. Trying to find empaths, star seeds, light workers, wanderers, kind, caring human beings that are sick and tired of the narrative that beats us over the head, beats us down, and indentures us to money, enslaves us to the money system. That's all we do is chase money. But it's coming to an end, so I have thousands of questions about the narrative on this planet. Plane with a T. A plane with a T means flat. So I've been threatening to make a video about the soccer ball that we live on, which to me makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Right behind me is the bay, and it says sea level. What does that mean? Level means flat. So if we live on a ball and I pour water on the ball, the earth, and we have this magic force that holds the water onto the earth called gravity. Yet water, if you go in the ocean, you go down a couple of miles, the weight of the water will crush you. So how is there this magic force that holds that incredible amount of weight down, the water? And on top of that, how would birds be able to fly if there's this natural force shoving us back to the ground? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So I spent the last 2 hours trying to find an airplane, so I just made my own out of some popsicle sticks. But anyway, so here's the earth, here's an airplane, and it's flying over the earth like yay sober, and it dips over here, it's flying down, or it's over here, it's flying up, or it's under here, it's upside down. We have this magical force that's holding everything together. That makes no sense whatsoever to me. Why does all the ancient civilizations depict the earth looking more like that than the soccer ball? The soccer ball was invented by NASA in 1958. Why? Because they don't want you to know the power that you truly possess and what we are truly made of. We only use 10% of our brain and 10% of our DNA. Why? It makes no sense. So how can this happen? Flying upside down on a soccer ball. So if they've been to the moon and they've taken pictures of the soccer ball, how come they can't take pictures of everything flying in all the different directions that they say we're flying? Or if an airplane's up in the air, or if I jump, shouldn't all I have to do is just jump up in the air? Then if the earth is spinning, I should land in a different spot? Because they tell us, I'm not sure the exact numbers are, that we're rotating 24 hours, we're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, then we're hurling through space at some ungodly amount of speed into the abyss. And the sun and the moon tracks us? How does that happen? Common sense tells you it would make more sense if everything was stationary. All the ancient civilizations saw the earth depicted like that, right? So in the Bible it says we live under a firmament, a sealed system. Hello? This is the way ancient civilizations seen the earth. The core, the firmament, the waters on the outside. The blue above you is the firmament. As above, so below. As within, so without. There's water up and down. It just doesn't make any sense. NASA invented that ball in 1958. started NASA, all of a sudden UFOs started coming into the picture. And for 75 years, 80 years, they lied about that, because now they call them IFOs. Identifiable flying objects. Sedona, Arizona, Area 51. The firmament. We live in a sealed system. It says it in the Bible. We are covered. We can't get through the firmament. NASA is a big money laundering operation. You can't get through the firmament. They've tried and they've tried and they tried and they can't do it. So Neil Tyson deGrasse says now the soccer ball is oblate, which means he says it has a belly to it. Well, how come all the pictures from space show it as being round? Yet again, there it is. There's a better depiction of it. A dome with a belly, which is the mass of the plane that we live on, right? Sea level. I'll get back to it again. Sea level. S-E-E level. Level. It's not sea radius, it's sea level. So how can water bend? Water doesn't bend. You look out that way, it's called the horizon. What is that short for? Horizontal. Left to right, right to left. Flat. An airplane. A plane with a T. What does a plane do? What is a plane? When you're planing something, you're planing something flat. It's a flat area. It's a flat surface. A planet, a plane with a T. So they add a letter on there to trick you to believe in something that's not true. You don't have to believe anything I'm saying. You can think I'm crazy, but it doesn't make any sense. How can we live on a ball of water, the magnitude of weight that this alleged gravity holds down? It makes no sense. This makes way more sense. How come you can't go to Antarctica? What are they hiding? What's so secret about Antarctica? If you do your research, Antarctica is the ice wall. It's the perimeter of the firmament. That seems to make a whole lot more common sense than thinking the magic force holds everything together, upside down, sideways, 45 degrees, 70 degrees, 63 degrees, every degrees. So anybody on the bottom of the earth right now is walking upside down. It makes no sense. He says the shape of the earth is oblate. Neil Tyson deGrasse, the new fake Carl Sagan. Guy's just full of big words, which all it does is just confuse people with all the mumbo jumbo. I'm meant to believe that I'm spinning at 24 hours while I'm spinning at 1,000 miles an hour while I'm traveling through space at some ungodly mountain rate of speed to nowhere. Sure seems to make more sense that we are living in a closed, fixed system called the firmament. It says it in the Bible. Read your Bible. It's clear as day. NASA is a money laundering operation. That's all it is. Buzz Aldrin, all those guys all admitted that they'd never been to the moon because you can't get through the firmament. A soccer ball. We live on a ball. Every ancient civilization depicted the earth like this. The Celts, the Mayans, the Incas, all of them. Like I said, NASA invented that ball in 1958. Why? It's just part of the grand plan to dumb us down, keep us dumb, so we don't realize how powerful we are. And I've said this many, many times already, to think that we are the only civilization in the entire galaxy is just asinine. It's a sealed system, it's a test planet, it's a free will planet, and it keeps going wrong every time, left in our hands. Because bad things happen, we get infiltrated, we grow away from source where we become worried about ourselves only when we should be worrying about everybody. All it takes to fix this problem on this planet is unconditional love, consciousness on a group level to where we all think the same, where none of us are any better than anybody else. The law of Ra, we are one. Not a damn bit of difference between any of us. I don't know how anybody could believe that we live on a ball of water that's floating, spinning, and hurling through space. And I get up every morning, and the stars are always in the same spot. Shouldn't they be moving away from us if we are spinning? I would say, yeah. Do your own research. All it means is you can read. During the pandemic, doing research became you were anti-science. Question science. That's what people do. Question everything. Everything. Because everything is tainted with 20% truth and 80% bullshit. Because that's what the Baphomet, the Luciferians, Satan, the non-loving people of God. His biggest trick is to make you believe that he doesn't exist. And he's running this beautiful place. That was a beautiful place at one time. But left to our own devices and the brainwashing and the powers that be, the Illuminati and the deep state, they've done this to us with our help, with the programming. It's all about the brainwashing, because we've all been brainwashed to accept things that the way they are. My God, in my understanding, does not expect anybody to be living the way we live on this planet. We should be happy, joyous, and free. I think the earth looks like that. I know it does. Water does not bend. Sea level. Airplane. Planet. Planes. Horizon. Horizontal. It has nothing to do with roundness. How do you build anything square on a round planet? So that means all the forms on the buildings have to be built out of square from the get-go. Pretty sure that's not how it works. But anyway, do you believe you live on a soccer ball that's spinning, rotating, and hurling through space? Or would the Bible and the ancient civilization have a better depiction of what the earth looks like? Because they were way more in touch with the earth than we ever were. Ever were. So the evolution of the earth, every time it gets to this point where the technology gets way too advanced and neither good or bad, it's what it's used for. And the technology is being used for bad, nefarious things. But that's going to be changing real soon. It's changing as we speak. Like I say over and over, we have to see the shit show. We don't believe it. And you're seeing it. Trump's tearing it down. We are reclaiming our what is rightfully ours. This planet, this plane, this realm, this matrix. It's ours. We're gonna fix it for the children. Everybody have a great day. What do you believe? Expand your mind. This makes no sense. Everybody have a great day.